my channel. Hereisionel, and as you know, we are traveling here in Bali since 2 months already, and this is the pros and cons while living here in Bali for 2 months that we have been staying here as family. First is community. Community here in Bali is very friendly, is approachable, willing to help, and that is what I really liked about it. Next one here is living cost here in Bali. It is very easy. There is enough for everyone. If you want cheap, there is cheap. If you want expensive, there is expensive. But one thing is for sure, there is always for everyone. Depends to your budget, to your standards, to your taste. It will always be on the table. You just have to choose it. And I would say that will be the same in food, because there is cheap food and expensive food. But for the cheap food, there is very good food as well, delicious and affordable. And you can also have a very healthy food, expensive but very tasty and healthy, and enough choice for everyone. If you're looking for a house and this is very expensive price, but when you're going there for a visit, it's quiet, rundown, old, and not renovated. So always check before you move in, because you'll never know what you get from the money you pay for it. So always check to make sure if it's the right house or accommodation for you or not. And for the food, always make sure that there are many people going to that restaurants, because you might get Bali is like a diarrhea you're going through here in Bali, eating the Balinese local food while you are new here in the food eating in Bali, because they just have different kinds of bacteria in the food and you're just new to all of this. Always make sure and double check where you are eating, because you might be one of those visitors moving here in Bali having this belly Bali, where you get to the toilet many times the whole day. Probably, I hope not happen to me, probably because I am Asian. Everyone is different. Next one is transportation here in Bali is very easy and accessible. For example, you can rent a motorbike, affordable, cheap, and accessible. You can use motorbike in a small road, because they have a lot of small roads here in Bali, and you can use this one, and you can easily go in a way wherever you want and wherever you go. There are lots and tons of rentals shop for the motorbike. Go for it if you have a driver license. I think they are going to ask for your passport for your driver license for renting a motorbike here in Bali. And double check for more documents that you might need in the future. Or if you don't know how to drive a motorbike like me, I book a Grab. Grab is very accessible here as well. For 2 minutes you pay 52 cents in dollar, or 8,000 rupiah, and I think this is very affordable. 2 minutes by motorbike. You can also have a Grab car, which is also very accessible. As soon as you book the Grab, almost like to take your booking, but the cons is that it happens to us many times that when we book is that sometimes they take it and then they don't go to your location. So sometimes we have to call them or text them, are you coming, are you moving? You have to always talk to them, because otherwise you're gonna wait 10 minutes or more and they are actually not coming, which happens to us, and we have to try it. But the crazy things also is that they accept your booking, but they did not go to your locations. I don't know why they do that. Probably it's too far. Just always try to communicate with them. They will answer you, and sometimes they just say, I am tired, it's too far, I need a break. But then why you accept it, I have no idea, but they do. Always check for that to reduce waiting time, and you can book another one, which is really good that someone take it also. Another tip, you can also book a car from the hotel. I think this is very common, and there is a car available in the hotel that you are or staying. Like for us, we just asked them if they could ask or get a car for us to go somewhere in specific location, and it is available. Weather in Bali, the pros and cons living here in Bali while it's hot and rainy season. So lately it's been raining, it's been hot. If it is too hot, just wear like this, like now, good weather, and it's evening and it's not cold at all. And sometimes when it's raining, it's just nice breeze, good for the plants, good for the air, and I really like it as well. But that depends also which location you are, that it's not flooding. When it's sunny, it's just pretty hot, so just go inside a room, spend the night in the aircon on, or go in the pool, in the ocean, jump there. It's really good, refreshing. If it's rainy season, it's nice, relaxing day, staying indoor. But there are lots of indoor activities here in Bali when it's raining as well. Fitness opportunities. So if you are into fitness, there are tons of fitness shop or yoga classes or everything that you like. Gym, everything. I would say thumbs up for that, for the good health. Fast internet, yeah, that's really good, and that's what I like about it. And you will never have out of internet if you are inside the community. For example, the busy area far out of the city, then the internet is slowing down, and just watch out for that. One time we don't have this internet connection in our phone, so we just asked local if we could connect for the Wi-Fi, and that was really nice for them. They are very helpful, and they just let us connect, and local is so friendly here. Travel options, everywhere you can travel in Bali. That's what I like about it. That depends if it's not so hassle with you traveling with kids, and or you're traveling alone, and there are tons of things to do here, unlimited. Whether you are only in Ubud area, there are tons of things to do, or outside, whatever you do is depends what you like, and everything is available to your choice. Or you can also order a grab food here in Bali, and that sometimes I am doing here in Bali when I don't want to cook. There are times that you don't want to cook and you just want to save time, you're lazy or whatever reason it is, there is a grab food. Just order it online in the app and they're ready to accept and get your order delivered to you. One thing is that nyepi time, before that not so many grab available. It was holiday actually, or big event holiday here in Bali. Before nyepi it was raining, so the grab food was just cancelled. It was also too far destination. Normally they would take it and deliver it to your house, and it was not enough grab bikes. So just make sure you don't book again in this time. Restaurants are closing. But if it's not a big holiday, everything is available. Every restaurant is open around you. That depends where you are though, but normally it is very accessible for the food delivery. Laundry service here in Bali. I have a laundry not far, like 5 minutes walk. I'm just around with everything where I stay right now, and that's what I like about it. It is cheap, and I'm sure that depends to your budget. Depends how much laundry or how many times you put your dirty clothes in the laundry. For us, for example, we pay about maximum 150,000 rupiah or 9.48 US dollar for the laundry shops. Sometimes I do also washing for me, because sometimes kids can really change clothes so much, and sometimes in the laundry it takes too long, maybe 2 days before they give it to you and you're out of clothes already, because kids, especially with traveling with a 10 months old, and they change so much clothes. I don't have to wait for the laundry, so it's best to have a small bucket. You can wash every now and then all those new fresh dirty clothes, and I just wash them. So I would say it's very cheap, and you can also wash it yourself if you like, and if you are living here in Bali for long term. And that is just my solution for me to save money as well as convenience for me. And it's very hot in Bali and it's dry the next few hours. For the laundry here in Bali, it might also be not for you if you don't like that everyone is using the laundry machine. Or for example, I place my laundry clothes in the laundry machine and they are using too much perfume for the laundry, but just ask them to not put anything or any perfume for the laundry extra, and because sometimes it's too strong, but that is my personal choice. Depends what you like, what preferred you best. But you can always tell them not to do it. They are very easy to do it just for you. House cleaning woman here in Bali, or anyone to take care of your garden, depends who is available. And anyway, for my case, I have two kids, one who is going to school and the other one is 10 months old, and I'm cooking also at the same time, so it's just too much for me. So what we do is we hire someone to help me clean and bring the child to school and bring back home. And of course, you have this trust. For me, I ask the owner of the house to give us someone to take care of this things that you want to be taken care of, like cleaning the house and bring your kids to the school. And this is super affordable. It's best to find a local, to find someone local to help you do the things you want to be done in your house, and then they will give you a local price. So healthcare here in Bali, you have to pay for the kita. If you have kitas, it's different price. Kitas is kind of like a local price, I would say. I'm not so sure about it. And if you have this kitas visa, then you can have a local price access, and but if you don't have, you will have to pay more. One time I was in the hospital for my daughter for the pedia, and we have to pay 160,000 rupiah for the consultation. That is about 10.11 US dollar for the consultation for the pedia, about 160,000 rupiah. So I was quite surprised because they did not ask if you have kitas or not when I went to the public hospital here close to my place. I was really surprised and I really liked it. But when we went to the kind of like a general clinic, and there they ask if you have kitas or not. So we have to pay the not kitas, because kind of I think we paid 300,000 US dollar, kind of like 30 US dollar maximum, something like this, or 33 US dollar, about like this. And because we are not kita member, I think it's best when you're here, get a kita visa if you want to stay longer, or just easy to get insurance for sure. Of course, we also have kitas is really good as well as handy, good benefits. Traffic here in Bali. Traffic is very common here in Bali. Of course, it's very popular. Everyone in motorbike, transportation, and you just have to get used to it. But the best thing is that go travel as early as possible, then it's not traffic and it's not so hot as well. If you are in Denpasar, it's traffic. If you're in Ubud, it's very traffic. That's just how it is here. Safety in Bali, I think I feel safe so far being here, especially right now. I'm actually alone here and with two kids, and so far I don't feel any danger, and everyone is so helpful and very friendly. Good connection. We have a neighbor, a police neighbor, which is really good, and I think I don't feel any not safe here. But of course, always watch out and always close the doors and try to have some limitations as well from your neighbors, from everyone you're talking to, and that's just the basic guidelines for your safetyness fully. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this video helps you, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for more tips living here in Bali.